problematic with the audio coming from the screen and also coming through the voice convo. So once y'all click on the screen, I'll mute here in the voice convo. But I wanted to leave it open so I could hear you guys in the classroom. And we're also on Clubhouse. Oof. Where are my textures? Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's better. Forte, where's your beautiful voice? ¿Dónde estás, mi amor? Yeah, bro. Solano. Bro. They shit the bed, bro. Can you imagine just waking up to your wallet drained for nothing? Like you didn't even do nothing? They gotta make that good. Or people not gonna have faith in that platform, man. And I think it was one of those bridge conversions, right? Yeah. I don't know if Marijuana Man can hear Kush and Kush can hear Marijuana Man. But we're in Clubhouse. Hold on a minute. Okay, cool. But you need to stay in here too so you can see the screen. Okay. Alright, cool. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's just do this. Bro, sounds fun. Sounds fun. Hosan, how you doing? Hopefully. Cool. You're not one of those trolls, are you? I don't know. Ah. If you No, I would just say you click the pin link and you'll drop right into the parcel. But yeah, I like when you're much more affable than me. My voice is intimidating and deep, and your voice is so much more approachable. I don't know, bro. I'm at 20,000 feet, bro. Forgive me. Let's see. What do we got here? What were you saying, MM? Oh, boy. Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and just get started. I think I was typing out a chat, everyone. Class is started now. Okay, cool. Let me show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on. How about that? Let's do that. So you guys saw the face, right? Hello? I can't hear anybody. Is anybody there? Y'all still talking to me? Okay, cool. All right. Did y'all see this yet? I minted this, I think. I keep forgetting the latency puts me behind. I need to see if I really need to stream to Twitch. Nobody's paying attention to it. Yeah, the latency puts me behind, so I've been working on this Batman piece. Hey, MM, if nobody shows up, we could do some more Nomad stuff if you want. That's not a problem. Oh, this is a Megavoxel file for the chest. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one. Yeah. We might mint this one. I gotta do his legs though. There's his arms without the gloves. Hey Kush, so you don't have any experience in Magicavoxels? Ah, okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. So, let me ping some people in here real quick. Mr. C. If you guys know some people, y'all can ping them in too if you want. And man, we lost you, man. I don't know if you're talking or not, but you're muted. Yeah. Yeah, they're thinking about dropping the prices and stuff. So if you're thinking about aping in, now's probably a good time. Poke chop. It's Poke Chop Express. I don't know if I know Dallas. Forte. If you guys know anybody, you can invite on in. Feel free, ski. Oh, we lost MM. No, he's a moderator. There he is. No problem, sir. He bounced. He wasn't trill. He wasn't trill. All right, so Kush. So the way this works is, do me a favor. Are you like go to the Voxels page and follow me outside. So, you with me? Yeah. All right. Follow me outside. So there's primarily two different sort of locales in voxels, right? You got the metaverse, which is where we are. And if you look around, you can see all these other parcels. These are my neighbors. So there are people that bought these NFT parcels. They got them in their wallet and they're building on them, right? This is the metaverse because we got neighbors and as many people as you want can actually fit inside of, can come, and until we break the servers, we can have as many people show up as we want and come hang out with us in a parcel. So this is an NFT parcel that you have to buy, right? Now they have another option for you called spaces. Now spaces, here I'm gonna I'm gonna change the pinned link at the top. Hey, Sick Pacino, come on up, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing a brief intro to the metaverse, and then we're going to be going into Magicavoxels training on how to create your own wearables so you can look fresh and funky in the metaverse. And so, hold on. All right. And so I'm going to change the pinned link real quick to and you can join me in or actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Just check out the screen. So I'm gonna jump in there on the screen, and you can watch on the screen, right? If you want to join me in the space, you totally can. I'll show you how to do it, but let's just jump in here real quick. So what we do is we go to voxels.com, and we can, because he's still messing around with the front page. Good Lord. These are all the spaces that they give you. So if you can look at the screen, you follow me? You can see that it says spaces. So up here, it'll tell you parcels, how many parcels I have. Right. If you look at the screen, you'll see me sharing my desktop. All right, so you see the screen that it's behind you. If you turn around, or maybe not. I'm looking at you with my Tyrone character. You see how he's sitting down in the audience? You say you do? Yeah. So if you click on the screen behind you, yeah, if you click on that screen, are you on your laptop or your phone? Oh, cool. Okay. So left click on that screen and it'll open up into my YouTube stream. I'm on OBS right now. I'm sharing my desktop via YouTube Live. All right, you're standing on the stage with me. You're standing on the stage with me, right? So just come over here and, like, you know, hit G. Just come over here by one of these desks, right? Hit G and then hit the sitting button and you'll sit down. And you'll face the screen, and then you can just left click on the screen. Yeah. That's it. At the top of the emojis, it says sitting. You see how it says idle? There you go. It's just for immersion, man. It don't mean nothing, but it's kind of fun. Anyway, so. All right, so if you click that screen in front of us, that'll stream my YouTube into the school. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see what I see. So do you see my OpenSea right now? I'm on my OpenSea page. You're going in and out, sir. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going back and forth through some of my I'm trying to show you like an intro. So this is if you check out the screen now, I'm on voxels.com, but I'm logged in. And so you can see how it says my name, lexluker.eth, up here in the corner. Do you see? MBA 2. Right. Click on that. You got to click on that so that it plays. Because once it starts playing, that's my live stream. And the way that I teach class is by, broadcasting my desktop, basically. And what I'm doing. You see it now? Auto. See a white screen with lexluker.eth. All right, cool. So it shows you, these are your WOMPs, the ones that you create, I guess the ones that you WOMPed, right? And then if you come down, you'll see how it says parcels right here. This is the parcel that you own. This is in the actual metaverse, okay? So it goes parcels, and then it has collaborations. These are all the parcels that I can collaborate on. So all of these are the collaborations that I have. And then you come down here and you see how it says spaces. Okay. Here, I'll just give you the link. I'll just share the link. And you can watch it on YouTube. In fact, yeah. Let me just drop this in the chat. So if I drop this in the chat, you'll be able to get it, right? All right, cool. Yeah, and then that'll open up to my stream, and then we should be good. All right. We good? I put it in the metaverse chat. Yeah, the Voxels chat. You what? I can put it in the clubhouse if you need me to. Here, I just put it pinned it to the top of the clubhouse. I just pinned it to the top of clubhouse. All right. You see it? So yeah, it's pinned to the top of the clubhouse room. No. It's just us, bro. It's just us. MM I think is in here. May Nilad is in here. What's up? Hey, you guys see this? I'm surrounded by the beautiful Forte Gray. Fantastic. All right, so yeah, if you need to, Kush, the link to the YouTube is right at the back of the class. So if you click on that YouTube circle right there or logo, it'll take you right to the YouTube. It's also pinned to the top of the clubhouse. And yeah, so really, who is this? Dimitri. How are you doing? Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Yeah, so the difference between let me show you this. If you're looking at the YouTube still, the difference between a space and a parcel is that the parcels are in the metaverse. You can have neighbors. You have a build height. You can't go above your build height for the most part. But in spaces, you don't have any neighbors. It's in the void, and I'll show you what I mean. So here, let me teleport to the Hanshin. This is my metaverse mansion. It's a mansion shaped like a hand. That's why we call it the mansion. Ah. Yeah, see how it's shaped like a hand? Okay. So yeah, so you see how I have no neighbors, nobody around here at all. It's just me in the void. No real actual coordinates. Now, here's what's funny. In the Twitter feed today, we were talking to Ben, and he was talking about a lot more. He was talking about making the spaces more robust, basically, and he was talking about indexing them and making them searchable on Google. So spaces are about to become more interesting, but this is a space. So when you were talking, Kush, and I do want your feedback, bro. I'm not leaving anybody behind on this. When you're talking spaces, these spaces out here in the void with no neighbors, and here's the thing: only 5 people could be in here at one time, collaboratively. Anyone else who clicks on the link is gonna go to single player mode. So so that's the difference between a space and a parcel. Now spaces are free. Right now you can build all of this stuff and practice building whatever you would normally build through your in your parcel. If you buy one, you can practice here in spaces. So this is a Magicavoxel building that I created, right? And then I added a bunch more features. But yeah, so you can create and build these spaces. You get 420 of them. So here, you can see I have a couple here, but they give you 420 of these things. Here, I'll show you another example. And the cool thing is, these are just URLs. So if you wanted to come to this space, you could come right to this. If I give you this URL link right here, you would pop in right where I'm at, and you would be here too. So this was home base before we got the parcel. See? And so these are volumetric spaces. Now this, you can't even really tell it's in the void because I've covered up the void. So you see how you have those pictures back there, and you know, whatever. Now if I go out this way, now you can see that this is just in the void. And that image box is pretty sloppy. But don't say nothing. Right? So you can build out these volume. I call it a volumetric website because it's really 3D. We used to get on the web, and now we're in the web, right? Again, if I click on this, I can actually link these spaces together. So you see that portal over there that's shining? If I click on that, then it'll open up into a whole nother space. And yet again, this is another free space, right? No neighbors, 5 people at a time, but it shows you what you can do. So this was like a fashion catwalk, right? This was a space that I designed for Fashion Week. And the whole notion here was that we'd be able to come in here and change clothes for a crowd of people. See? You follow me, Kush? This explanation is... You with me? Okay, cool. So that was the whole notion for this space. So these spaces, again, have a certain build height. These blocks, you can see these sort of Minecraft-looking blocks. I call them Voxel Blocks because they're part of the features. You can build out these environments. Now, you're limited to 24 by 24 by 24, right? So when hold on, if I click on, let's see, no, it won't let me do it. All right, so maybe if I just hit tab, there we go. Okay, so you see this area that's kind of lit? That's part of the 24 by 24 by 24 dimensions. I can build inside of this space for the most part. I can have features sticking out. As you can see, these pictures are sitting above that sort of blue boundary box, this blue boundary box that you see. So you can build inside of this space, and you can have most of your functionality for all your features that you put inside of this space. And you can give this link out. This is a functioning website right here. So if you had a welcome video where people could come in and you had Google Forms and stuff like that in terms of links, you could have a contact list. For the most part, everything you can do in a traditional website, you can do here. Right? The only difference is instead of getting online, you're actually getting on a website. You're actually getting in a website. You're now inside the website. So these spaces are for free. If you want to actually have a parcel like this one, you got to buy it. These are NFT parcels that you got to buy, and that's the difference. So no surrounded by loveliness. Yeah, so right now we're in my parcel that I actually had to purchase. Now here you go. If you want to purchase, you can go to voxels.com/buy, and it'll show you they only have auctions during certain days. But if you wanted to look at the secondary market, no, they're not showing you the secondary market, huh? Interesting. Wait a minute. This is supposed to go to... I could have swore it was supposed to go to... I didn't know it was going straight to OpenSea. They really changed the website, and that's kind of annoying, I'll be honest with you. You got to buy into the Ben Nolan and Voxels and stuff. Like, you got to buy into his, because he really changed the front page. Like, the front page is a lot different from what it used to be. And so, these are the favorites, and I guess these are my costumes. But now it's getting kind of hard to find stuff. So if you click on buy, that just sends you right to OpenSea. That's janky. Yeah, it used to have a page on Voxels, but now they just send you straight to OpenSea. I don't know that I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah. So you can buy Parcel if you're still interested. I think they have auctions. Is it Tuesdays? They have Dutch auctions, I think, on Tuesdays. But that you could always check the Discord as well. So yeah. So these wearables that we have, you can either make them or you can buy them. Here, let's go to my pro. I sculpt them with Nomad, right? And the reason I do that is because I'm trying to teach myself how to actually create 3D assets, real 3D assets. Initially, I was just creating the assets in wow, this is cool. I didn't know they moved it around. So they changed the profile. That's kind of nice. Yeah, initially I was creating everything in Magicavoxel itself, but I found that you get better results when you create it in 3D and then you down-res it. And so yeah. See, this is a much better profile page. This should be my profile page. But anyway. So yeah, you can see, yeah, let's go to my collectibles. So you can see that there are a ton of collectibles here, and then this is the line of product of NFTs that I made, like wearables that I made since I had my parcel. When you get a parcel, you can actually mint your own. You won't have this button unless you have your own parcel and your own collection. So this is the Lex Luger line for that. Well, you need to get them minted through a parcel. Now, there are some people that will have opened up their parcel for public submission. And so given that, they've even chosen to pay the it's a small Matic cost, I think. It's not very much to mint, but they do have to pay for it, for the Matic. No, you get all the royalties. If it's your collection, then you get all the royalties. Yep. No, I technically I minted. So I minted through my parcel. So this is my collection. So if you someone else is minting for you, they get the royalties. Whoever owns the collection gets the second. Yeah, they get. But I've never seen secondary sales. You know what I mean? Not for wearables. I don't know about anybody else. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's an example. Marijuana Man asked me to mint this head for a guy. He made this head for a guy, and he asked me to mint it, and I minted it for him. So this is not something that I created, even though it says I'm the author because he sent me the Vox file because it wasn't open for the public submission. I don't even know how to do that, but yeah. So it says, yeah. Well, there's only one. There's only one, and she's the one that has it. So it's a one of one. Now, if she sells it, if she decides to sell it, then yeah, I'll get a commission from it. She'll get this whatever she sold it for, but I think I get whatever the commission set for. I don't remember what it is, like 5 or somewhere between 5 and 10%. Yeah, right. And so all of that happens on OpenSea, but yeah, right. Yeah, it says issues one. So I don't know why it says we all have one. I don't have one. A guy has one. Yeah. So that's interesting. So yeah, so these so you create these, you can sculpt them wherever you want, but the way it works is this is Magicavoxel, right? And so let me change this background since all right, there we go. So this is the stage, this is like the model. Um and as long as they're 32 by 32 by 32, you'll be able to, and there's only one layer of data, you'll be able to mint whatever's on this stage into the world. In fact, here, let me do that real quick. Yeah, you want to stay away from layers if you can. you, you now, yeah, so the layers over here. So if I hit this or hit the tab key, these are the different layers, and you can add data to different layers if you want, but you want to make sure that you don't have anything on any of these other layers. So if I paste, right, and so this is all right. So now we're back in the edit mode. Let me turn these on, the guide and all right. Oops. No, this is Magicavoxel. Yep. And you can you joined my Discord, didn't you? Yeah, if you jump in the Discord, you can see if you want to get it installed. Who is that? Audio issue? Yeah, if you jump in the Discord, they've got this. I've got a walkthrough here. Install Magicavoxels on your computer. So if you have any issues, and then there's also this shader directory if you want to install that and replace your shader directory with this one. It has a lot of really cool wearables. I mean, a lot of cool shaders in it. And hopefully we can go over some of that today. Oh, my pleasure, bro. I appreciate you the feedback too, because it's hard to just be up here talking unless I'm teaching. So it's kind of gnarly, but whatever. This is all right. So yeah, let me mint this real quick. Eh, So in this program, here's the file menu. Over here, we have graphic icons for the file menu, and we're going to say X2. Wonder if Batman 3D prints his own armor. Alright, so then what you would do is you would come over here to mint, and then you can say Bat Mental version 1. Alright, this is works every time. Alright, and then we'll say you want to make sure that you put this where it's going to be. So upper body is like the spine. The author right here is the wallet that it's going to be sent to. This is my address, so it's going to send this to me. How many issues of the Batman do I have? Profile. Vengeance. Oh, I made 100. Okay, well then let's do 100. Let's just recall them vengeance. How you spell vengeance? Vengeance. Nope. Not even close. Vengeance. Yeah, that is it. Vengeance. Okay, cool. Hey, man, the English language is ridiculous. It really is. Who's that? Yeah, bro. That's Ben. That's Ben over there acting ridiculous and carrying on. Bro. What's the issue? Yeah, it's your profile. I don't like it either, man. It's a lot of people don't like it. He's got a whole team to do stuff like that, man. It's like, stop messing with the front page. So, Kush, if you're still following, the author is the wallet that they're going to send it to. So if I was minting this for somebody else, I could just put their wallet address in there where it says author. Issues is how many editions that I want. So 100, and then I'm gonna hit browse for the file, quick access, the batch version 2. Pop that boy in there. I assert that I have created this and yada yada yada. And make sure I get my names right. Yep, okay. And once you submit, you can refresh to see what submissions are there. And I'm waiting for this GIF to preview. I have a spatial. I don't use it as much because spatial is like event based. Like if I could leave out of your spatial gallery or wherever and walk next door and see somebody else's stuff, that to me is a community. You know what I mean? That to me is the metaverse where you got neighbors. I know I could take a portal to everybody's stuff, but portaling and walking out the front door and seeing who's across the street, it's just different. You know what I mean? So I look at spatial as more event based than community based, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. They got some really cool spatial rooms. In fact, has one that was really dope. He was the first one I ever knew who put a OBJ file in their build. So I was really impressed with that. Yep. Excuse me, I was drinking. And so I was really impressed by what he was able to do. There we go. All right, it generates. So now that it generated, I hit mint. And it should mint for me. Let's see. Network is busy. Confirm. Let's go. The set. Ha ha. Nope. Nope. Here's the thing. If you don't replace them with your collectibles, if you leave them as the Vox files, even if you give them a URL, you won't leave the client with the ability to try them on. Yeah. That's why I was laughing. Yeah, you gotta replace all of them, bro. What you did, I knew exactly. I knew exactly. Diabolical laughter of Yoshidoshi. Now drop and give me 10 push-ups. Who's this? Oh, it's Dimitri. Oh, he bought the he bought the whatever that guy's name is. I forgot what his name is. And he bounced out. Sweet. Oh shoot. I don't have one for. I guess I should probably put one out here, huh? Yeah, so that's why I like this particular presentation. Is why, to me, this is like the 8-bit metaverse. And so it'll, you can get it on your phone. It's really accessible, and the community is here. You're at least, they have a pretty decent community from around the world. Yep, I'm gonna show you in a second something that is an interesting resource in regards to the metaverse. There we go. All right, so if you go to metacat.world, right here, let me just type it in for you. Metacat.world. What you'll notice is, why is that still hasn't updated? Is my screen that I'm looking at it on my Tyrone account, and it looks like it's just way behind. What do you guys see? Do you guys see like my wings? Like, are you looking at the classroom, or are you looking at the Metacat website? Yeah, okay, wow. So the latency on that is terrible. Let me take a look 1 second at the restream. I'm gonna turn off. Oh, it is turned off. It's the only channel. Okay. Whew. The latency on that YouTube, baby. All right, so yeah, if you go to Medicat.world though, I guess it'll catch up. Medicat.world will give you an interesting analytic look at all the different metaverses out there of consequence, at least. You can get some parcel sales data and see, right now, other side is 75% of the metaverse market. Voxels is sitting at 1%. Good Lord. In terms of floor price, we're not even in the top 6. Goodness. NFT World is still beating us? How is that? Didn't they just get their whole stuff kicked in? Who is this? Alright. I see. MREI is beating. That's interesting. Voxels had a good May, and then they kind of leveled off. So the average parcel price in Voxels is about 1,700 USD, which is leveled about what, an ETH? That's pretty much what an ETH is worth. And NFT Worlds is still holding on. Good night. Look at where they were in March. 34,000. The average price was 34,000. Now it's 1,700, and it's still competing with Voxels. Anyway, they have a heat map. That's an interesting function as well. This is... Are you seeing my screen at all? Is this still in the classroom? Oh, okay. Maybe I need to refresh this. So, yeah, if you click right here on Decentraland, Medicat is metaverse agnostic, so you can see they have heat maps for all the different spaces out there. And this is the price map and, the price ranking. So the top 10, you see the ones that are lighter are in the top 10%. But let's go back to Voxels. They got Sandbox, Somnium Space, Other Side, and Substrata 2. This is Voxels. And so this is Origin City. And then all the different islands, Scarcity. There's Architect Island over here, Flora and Fauna. I forgot where's Pixel? Yeah. Yeah, so there are new parcels available on Obscurity, for instance, right? And this is the newest island that they have out called Obscurity. But if you go over here, this is Kronos, and this is where we are right now. We're in the winter neighborhood of Kronos. And so let's go from price to traffic and to month. Hello. Yeah, I guess I'm not in the... Oh, okay. For a second, they had to catch up. Over here. So if you click on... I'm on the heat map. So I don't know if you can see on my screen, but on the heat map, you can see the price, and then you can see the traffic. No, I'm looking at Voxels. But I guess it hasn't caught up yet on the YouTube. I gotta figure. Yeah, I gotta figure it. Yeah, on the left it says it has price, and then it says all time. You can filter it, and if you click on price, you can also set it to traffic. So right now, I've got it set to traffic. But if I go back to price, you can see it still needs to update. Oh, gotta reload, huh? Right. So you can click on month. Yeah, if you so you got to click on the parcels to get the number. But you can see the price ranking based on how light it is. It's worth more, it's in the top 10 percentile, yada yada yada. And then if you set it to traffic, you can set it to monthly traffic, weekly traffic, yada yada. So this is interesting at the very least. No, it's just an island. Yeah, there's some people. I know some people that are in the Seoul part of. In fact, I think the African market is in the Seoul neighborhood in Origin Island or something, or on the Seoul Island. You know what I mean? So you could buy an NFT parcel wherever you want. But I was showing you this so you can see all the different maps. For right now, this is the Voxels metaverse. And so you got Vibes over here, and you've got Andromeda. Yep. Cool. And you can actually teleport to these places too. So these are all the different islands in the. There's Pastel. I was wondering where Pastel was. Metaverse style. Okay. What island is this? Uh, I think I'm ahead of you. So Kronos. That's where we are. We're on Kronos. It's down in the bottom right corner. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can see which places are well traveled, which places are getting. Right now I'm the hottest stuff on Kronos with my whopping 3,290 visitors. That can't be for this month. I guess that had to be all of last month. That's gotta be Forte. That's Forte. Of course it's Forte. The lovely Forte Gray. Feline! Darling, please. Entrez-vous, you entrez you. And so, yeah, we were supposed to be going over Magicavoxels. Well, here we ended up doing since none of the students came to class, we can kind of focus more on this sort of Voxels tour a little bit. So one of the coolest things about this space is what you can do with your costumes and the costume economy. And so here, let's go here. This is my what I call my crypto closet, and you can set all your different looks that you want for your characters. As you can see, I got about 51. I got like 51 looks, which I think is a lot. I don't know who holds the record, but it might be me. I would not be surprised. And so it's a little clunky to navigate, but yeah, so these are the different costumes that you can put on based on whatever wearables you have in your wallet. And so these are just different ensembles based on my different wearables. Some of these, most of this stuff I created that you see on here, some of it I did not. And, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, you just need it to be a Vox file. Yeah, well, a Vox file, a .vox file, is what you need. So as long as you can get a .vox file, you can reasonably submit it to the Voxel's minting process, and they will mint your Vox file as a wearable in their game. Voxels, voxels.com. Yeah, voxels.com. And so yeah, they'll mint your wearable. So each one of these are wearables. So yeah, so I really came in here honestly to show off a little bit, but also to show you how to make a costume. So I've got my Batman. I don't know why that looks like that. No, you can make these costumes if you have wearables. If you have wearables, you can make the. You can only mint these. Yeah, you can only mint a wearable. Yeah. So here, so when I click add a costume, right? It adds on this guy right here, and it gives me this costume name. So I can change the costume name. We're gonna call it Vengeance, and we're going to click on that. And then what happens is you have this costume tab up here. It says wearables, and then it says skin. So for the wearables, you can come in here, and I know it's in V, so I'm gonna go down to V, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And throw that on there. And so I can come over here to skin, and I can say set default color, and the default color could be this dark gray. So, and I say, yeah. That's the Lexmobile. Right now Batman's rocking it, but it started off being hold on. It started off being the Lexmobile. Hold on. Yeah, see, here we go. Costume, yep, run around and it looks like I'm driving my car, yep. For goodness and mercy over my shoulder. Alright, cool. Sometimes these costume names don't take. You end up typing them in there. Right? That would be sick. That would be sick. Alright, so I know that I want Batman to kind of be tall, so let's throw that in there, and then we're gonna put the chest on there too. Mantle. That might be too big. Alright, so you can see how this works. Running around the metaverse's first vigilante. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am getting sued. Oh, you tapping out? Gotcha. Alright, bro. You're always welcome here, sir. You know that. Alright. So, did you have any questions, bruh, man, about Nomad, particularly? We can pivot to that since this has been a metaverse walkthrough versus a Magicavoxels. Or did you have any questions of Magicavoxels, MM? No? Well, I don't know. You still following on Twitter how they were talking about making all the spaces indexable and searchable? Hmm. Yeah, that's basically what I think he's trying to say. This Batman's gonna be sick when I finish him. Bro, look at him. He's got a problem. Yeah. Yeah, so if I think he was talking about minting spaces. You'll be able to mint your space in the void and actually give it like an address. Which is wild cuz then it's like aren't you just making it into a parcel? And that'll be crazy cuz look, you see my spaces, they take up 24 by 24 by 24. So if we're procedurally making parcels based on our spaces, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have like a space like an Andromeda. But I don't think that's what he wants. So I don't know what he's gonna do with that. That's Kush. He's a DJ, I think. He's probably building his own. The boy that left. Oh boy that left. Mm-mm. You talking about failure? Benji? Yeah, no, I think he just had a falling out with Ben Nolan. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make his own. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Give away free spaces to your biggest creators. They can make them dope, then resell them and get rewarded for their effort. We kind of already do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand sometimes what these people be saying. Talking rah rah. Mm-hmm. Were you were in here when I was showing off the VR stuff, weren't you? Oh. Yeah, I had opened it up and I was showing off Creed. You don't you were in there. Mm-hmm. Was given a sold in I said the opportunity to increase our build heights. I said if we sold this, that would be a buyer. Sold in the second mode, but given the parcel holders a stimulus in the first mode, it would create another product costing less money nevertheless. Could be a way to not depend on parcel sales. What is philosopher talking about? I don't understand. I'm too stupid. I'm sorry, philosopher. I let you down. Yeah, I'm reading the tweets, trying to see at CV Patriarchs. What? Que le pasa? What are these people talking about? Oh, he said the CV Patriarchs. He's talking about Ben Nolan. Okay, gotcha. It's like, wait a minute. Uh huh. Well, I am honestly thinking about building out these spaces for people and then just selling them the JSON. It's like, look, so the space is free if you get your wallet, but it's a website you don't have to worry about hosting anymore, right? I don't pay a hosting fee. I pay for my domain name lexluker.com, but that brings you here into this classroom. You see what I'm saying? So imagine selling a website where it's like, okay, you buy your domain name, but you don't pay for hosting. And it's like you build out this volumetric space, right? And then you sell that to them and say, hey, here's your digital coffee shop. I would not give that to him for free, bro. I don't care how. Unless he's fam. Like if you say, oh, this fam, that's different. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you build these. Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Well, I mean, maybe that might be worth your while, but creating one of these spaces for somebody, like it takes time, especially if you're building out like furniture and all that kind of stuff. That stuff takes time, man. Um, but yeah, if you're gonna make it like at spec and then maybe charge them later or use this as a way to like make money off of it later and this is your first client, that's cool. But yeah, you could create a domain name or something for somebody and then just sell one of these spaces. And now that they'll be searchable on Google. Yeah. So I'm wondering what kind of metadata you can do. Is there a way to like create metadata once these become searchable? Uh, will there be like a way to actually do SEO so that people could find yours so that people could find it on a search engine. Well, we did our hour and a half, y'all. I don't know if there's no more questions. There are no more questions. Probably wrap it up. Hey. What's your topic gonna be?